Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Higher Ground on Ladies Island. I'm joined this afternoon by Eric Fennell from the Port Royal Old Village Association. How are you?
Great. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, I'm really glad to have you back on the show. I know that you're here to talk about the 15th annual Soft Shell Crab Festival.
Absolutely. 15 years. This is a momentous year for us.
Absolutely. I was just saying before we started off camera, you know, how many years has it been? And when you said 15, I was just astounded. And obviously a lot to talk about and some changes that we can expect as participants in this festival since last year. But let's give everybody some information about the dates and the times first, and then get into some of the wonderful details, Eric.
Sure. The festival is April 21st. It is going to run from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Very, very family oriented. We have a kid zone, we have classic car and truck show. There's a lot out there for everyone.
So you mentioned that there are some changes that are going to take place this year versus last year. So what are some of the changes that we can participate if we've attended in the past, or maybe if we're just coming for the very first time?
We're expecting even more classic cars this year, approximately 50 cars. Normally we were running about 30, so we've grown almost double. In addition to that, based on the size of the attendance and it growing over the past few years, we've now felt it necessary to grow our kid zone into two different areas of the festival. So we're going to have two kid zones going on concurrently.
Wow. So you had told me that last year you had 14,000 participants in the Soft Shell Crab Festival last year.
Correct.
Wow, I can't believe that many people can fit on Harris Avenue.
We managed to make it happen. We try to space things strategically so that people don't get bottlenecked, and you know, we want everyone to have a good time, and we also want everyone to enjoy each one of the venues that we have available, whether folks are coming for the soft shell crabs, which is obviously the draw,
yep.
But then also if they feel necessary to keep the kids busy, we want them to feel that they can do that as well.
And there's proximity.
Correct.
Right. So how much is admission to the festival?
The admission is absolutely free. We don't charge admission to the event. It's a pay-as-you-go. So if you want to purchase a soda, you purchase a soda. If you want to buy some soft shell crabs, obviously you purchase those as well.
Right, and so obviously in order to make an event like this happen, you know, you have hosts and sponsors that work together in order to put on an event that can host 14,000 plus people. So let's give some shout out to those people who make it come together for you all. Absolutely,
and we can't do it without our sponsors and also our volunteers, but mainly our sponsors. We have the town of Port Royal,
right.
Obviously. We have Butler, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. They're also a key sponsor as well. We have CBC Bank. We've got a lot of the local businesses that come in at the bronze sponsorship level. So come on out, and we'll absolutely be right. Happy to share all of those folks. And I'm assuming there's still time if people want to throw their hat in, that they can come and sponsor the event? Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll never say no to any money. Correct. The time we have left, a couple things I want to touch on. One, pets are allowed at this event or not allowed? They are not allowed. Okay. Being that there's so many people at the event, we want to make sure that everyone is safe, including children and pets. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Could create a situation for pets, whether it's the heat or just trapped, being claustrophobic and getting tangled up with everybody. Correct. And then of course there's lots of great entertainment. Please share with our viewers out there what bands will be playing at this year's festival. We're going to be starting out with the Soulmate, then we follow that up with the Bounty Hunters, and then Souls Harbor is going to be closing it down. We do have the LaRue Dance Center. Yep. They're going to be performing in between the bands, so not only do we have music, but we have dance as well. So you guys have a lot going on. There absolutely is. Tremendous day from start to finish. There's always something going on, always something there to entertain folks that come on out for the day. Great. We'll wish you a lot of success on the 15th Annual Soft Shell Crab Festival on Saturday, April the 21st. Thanks so much for being a guest, Eric. We appreciate it. Thank you for having me, Karen. Absolutely. And we'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.